1105 South Prospect Ave, Clearwater. We're at a clean out, two-way clean out, it looks to be, yes, 4-inch two-way clean out between the buildings, one-story building and two-story building. We're going to go upstream towards the two-story building first. We just cleared this line and we are now currently trying to power flush it, any residual paper or debris. So immediately we see hardened grease. This is grease that's been in this line long enough to get hard, and it's just layered up inside the pipe. This is not really something the K60 snake cable can remove. This is something that would have to be hydrojetted out. In order to thoroughly clean the inside of the pipe. You can see it wanting to peel off a bit, but the cable is only 7/8 inch in outside diameter, so it really won't thoroughly clean the walls of the pipe like the jetter would. Okay, we're coming up onto the turn where it's turning behind the two-story building. Okay, is this our first? Okay, this is going to be what looks to be the Y for the 3-inch sanitary line, the toilet line. For the upstairs and downstairs unit, they share the same line. And then just ahead, there's going to be another connection for the, I believe, tub. Yeah, it was a vanity cabinet and tub, but the vanity cabinet was coming out of the back wall. That's where you see the water coming from there. And wow, as we go further up the line, we still see grease, so that's going to narrow down the grease intrusion here, coming from the left side, 2 units upstairs and downstairs of the 2-story. And it's grease that's been in there a long time. You can see it hanging from the top of the pipe. It's actually the bottom of your screen is the top of the pipe, caked up inside here. And then this is where it picks up the left side toilet, and then it's capped off at the end. And we've got most of the grease out. Again, the only way to completely remove all the grease would be to hydrojet. You can see how we disturbed it as we just passed by it, and then the water clears up again. We're just scraping what we can as we go with the camera here. Okay, back into the turn, headed down the side of the building. There's no way to really determine exactly which unit the grease intrusion would be coming from, due to the fact there's upstairs and downstairs units, and the camera will only examine the underground main line without making turns. Okay, we're back at our hose here at the clean out. We had 2 hoses in this line trying to get this stuff clear. Give it a little jerk. You see, we just knocked some more loose for you. It's about as far as my hose will go, though. Let me see if I can get it up a bit more. Oh, it's kinking somewhere. It's kinked in here, probably. Yep. Okay. Yep, that's as far as the hose will go, anyway. Just trying to get it the best we can with our camera and cable today. Ugh. as best we can. Alright, let's go downstream now. See what that looks like. I can already see chunks floating by as I jerk this thing around. Some chunks just flying by there. Alright, let's go downstream. Alright, more grease in the line there. And also, we also removed a ton of paper towels, which we have photos of that. The blockage occurred right about here. There's some weird offset here, and is that roots? What is that? Oh, I can see the grease has swallowed up the top of the pipe there. This is where everything got caught up here, obviously. This should definitely be spot repaired. Whatever this weird offset is, it's going in the wrong direction. And that almost looks like... What is that? No, it almost looks like asphalt. Let's see if we can make it come loose here. It's loose in the pipe. That, you know what that is? That's a break in the line. That is a complete break in the line there. Yep. So, multiple issues going on. Alright, we're past the break. Let's let the water clear up here for a minute. We'll start right at the break. Again, the grease is completely swallowing up the top of the pipe. We'll have to write an estimate for a spot repair and a hydrojet, because the cable ain't getting that out. That is a lot of grease. Alright, whatever I broke loose at the break is building up here now. What is that? Here's another break in the line almost. I don't know. There's some kind of hardened black debris inside the line. And is it me, or did the color of the pipe just change?
Yeah, it's going into cast iron.
You
now.
think? You think
so.
that's cast?
Looks like it.
Yep, that's a transition to some other sort of pipe, most likely cast iron. God, why is that perfectly round like that?
Looks like it's from a hole saw or something.
A hole saw, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not sure. Hard to tell. But we are now in cast iron pipe. Yep, I can see the orange finally. If it were all black, we'd think Orangeburg, but this is definitely probably original cast iron main line. This is probably also going to be catching all the units in the one-story quadplex or whatever it is. Alright. I'm not seeing much more grease here, guys. Let's let me get as far as I can and we'll cut the water and pull back, huh? There's some remnants of paper towels. Like I said, we pulled a ton of those out. Those should not be flushed, whether it's PVC or cast iron. More grease. If we pull back, you know, we won't booger up our lens. We'll be able to see it all. Moving right along, still a straight shot to the street. Okay, the pipe's definitely pitched the right direction. You can see how fast the water's moving now. It wasn't moving that fast on this side where it was PVC. I'm just going to push as fast as I can here. Since we can't see much anyway, we'll get a clearer view pulling back in our next video. Trying to find the city tap so we can have a clear view of this main line, outside underground sewer main from end to end. Alright, that is a dive there. So let's see, we're turning, we're diving, and we're at the end of the reel. Okay, let's do this. Let's leave it running. Let me get in some smooth pipe here. Right here is the turn. I bet you this is close to the street. Let's go locate it.